And the food, huh? How about the food, huh?
Yeah!
That steak with the blue cheese, the chicken, the potatoes. Potatoes were kicking. Lauren, I know the menu's all because of you. I know that you selected the menu, because had we left it to the groom over there, we would have had beer. So,
I was just going to say that, dude.
I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy to be here giving this speech, very excited. I myself have been married for 3 years. And, yeah, there you go. That's worth a little clap, I guess. But this will have been the first time in 3 years that I've been able to speak for 5 minutes without being interrupted. So I'm pretty stoked about that.
Marriage.
So, she's right here. Burn. For those that don't know me, my name's Billy, and I've been given the esteemed privilege and honor of being Jason's best man. A favor that he so generously returned when I asked him 3 years ago to be my best man. During which, he took the opportunity to make a lot of cheap jokes at my expense. So, this is my reply, okay? But in all honesty, I really am honored to be here. I really am honored to be your best man, Jason. Even if you did ask me via Facebook chat, I do appreciate being asked to be your best man. At least it wasn't MySpace. So, but before I really get going here, I just want to take one moment. One moment and thank the people that are responsible for creating such a great night tonight that will be taking us into the evening and will afford us what will be a wonderful night for the rest of the evening. So, if we could all salute the bar staff, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. And their efforts will probably make a few of us a little more attractive by the end of the evening. But Jason, I heard Lauren's not drinking, so don't count on that, okay? So, that said, joking aside, I really would like to thank Darren and Lori Lemus for hosting us tonight and having us to participate in their great celebration of Lauren getting married. You guys must be so proud. It's truly an incredible experience. She looks radiant tonight, so congratulations to the both of you guys. At the same time, I offer my deepest condolences for the many awkward holidays, special events, and family gatherings you have yet to endure with your new son-in-law. So, my prayers are with you. Lauren, you look beautiful. 1 in a million. You radiant, glowing on your day, just truly remarkable. You know, there's many songs, you know, 1 in a million, as they say, right? A stark contrast to Jason, however, who looks like he was won in a raffle. But, Lauren, nonetheless, tip of the hat to the bridesmaids, because you guys did your job superbly today. Lauren looks fantastic. Let's give her a round of applause, everybody. Jason, you do clean up nicely, spray on tan and all, so. Groomsmen, I want to take a moment and acknowledge you as well for showing up sober. I know that must have been quite the challenge, Sean and JJ. Appreciate you guys doing that. But truth be told, the combined experience of all of us knowing Jason has spanned every aspect, every season of Jason's life. We knew Jason when he was crawling on the ground, drinking from bottles, throwing up on himself, when he'd punch himself out and need to be tugged in at night. But enough about the bachelor party. This is a wedding speech, so let's move on. Jason, a little bit about Jason. Jason was born June 14th, 1983 at John Muir Hospital. I tried to link this to something significant in history, some world-changing event, but there really is nothing. Nothing happened that day. However, upon further inspection, I did find that the nursing staff at John Muir Hospital still refers to that day as Ugly Wednesday. So, for what that's worth. I did not know Jason. These are the jokes. I did not know Jason through the early years of his life. Although I have it on high authority from Donna, his mother, that he stood out from the other 5-year-old kindergartners, quite remarkably. He was very different from the other 5-year-olds. He was 11, so. The truth is, I met Jason in high school. And the truth is, I met Jason in high school. And we began to develop what would turn into a lifelong friendship. I'll admit I was the angelic one in high school. No trouble to anybody, no problems with anybody. The same could not be said, Jim. The same could not be said of Jason. And I soon fell victim to his mischievous and rebellious ways. One such instance involved myself, Jason, and our good friend Daniel Beasley, who's sitting over at the groomsmen table. We were coming home from high school. We were coming home from school, and Jason's first car, a 1983 Ford Bronco. Jason was in the driver's seat, obviously. Daniel was in the passenger seat, and I was in the back seat. I said I was there, and as we were driving, we noticed a young passerby on the side of the road, a young man walking home from school. I had a very heavy backpack on his shoulders, and about our age, young guy. And Jason immediately zeroed in on him and accelerated the Bronco. He then leaned over to Daniel and said, "Lean out the window and slap this dude on the back of the head." The memory is forever imprinted in my mind as I sat idle in the back seat. So, Jason's zeal for life is only second to his sense of adventure. There's numerous stories where common sense, just many things were. Let me start again. There's numerous stories where common sense and judgment and 90% of the time sobriety was thrown out the window in seek of a thrill. And the fact of the matter is I can't share too many of these stories with you guys because it would incriminate myself as well. So for the time being, Jason, you got to admit, smash and grabbing the life-size cardboard cutout of the Vaughn's Pharmacy that night, that was adventurous. Water ballooning those guys standing in front of the Regal Theater and getting chased in a high-speed pursuit all the way to Oakland, that was epic. And going to Tahoe and staying up for 13 hours straight on Red Bull, gambling away our money and going home broke, that was defining. So good times, my friend. Despite our eventful youth, Jason excelled at everything he did. Jason excelled at everything he did. 4.08 grade average, sports, music, cars, everything. He gave it 110%. It's unfortunate though this hasn't carried over into his current situation, because I was speaking to Robert actually before the wedding, and Robert mentioned to me that they actually call Jason God at work now. Not for the reasons you would think, but because they never see him. And if he does show up and do any work, it's a miracle. So that's Jason for you. This is the best man speech. So, on a serious note though, switching gears seriously, Jason, you are a hardworking, dedicated, compassionate person. I admire and respect your drive for life, your dedication to your family and friends, and your love for the woman sitting next to you. I applaud you, Jim and Donna, for not only raising a respectable young man who's diligent and just a great person, period, but also for setting the example of what is a healthy, passionate, and biblical marriage. Because I know that he will follow in your example going into the future with his wife. Jason and Lauren, you are truly a dynamic couple, and I have no doubt in my mind that the two of you will go on to accomplish all your dreams. I pray that you have a wonderful marriage full of passion, challenges, growth, maturity, fun, and many, many years of love as the two of you grow old together. Marriage is honorable, and God will bless this decision that you've made here today. And he will continue to bless this decision as you center your marriage around him. So I encourage you guys in that, and I applaud you for that. That's a good point. At this point, I'd like to take an offering for the bride and groom, so just kidding. But I am a married guy, and I'm going to give you guys just a few points of advice, a few things that I can share with you, okay? 5 points here. So first, in conclusion, one thing Martha is my wife, she's sitting right here. One thing Martha and I do is we never go to sleep angry with each other. We'd rather stay up and fight, so remember that. Second, when you have children, this is very important, when you have children, and you have that infant who is dependent on your life, much like Nathan's son is resting in his arms right now, it is of the utmost importance, Jason, this is for you, that you never leave him in the back seat with the windows up.
Yeah!
The baby's died.
Yeah!
Third, don't ever fight over money. It all belongs to Lauren anyways. Fourth, arguments are very healthy because sometimes you need somebody else to blame besides the government. So. And fifth, in conclusion, enjoy every moment with each other. Take advantage of the rich times, the poor times. Love each other through the frustrating times and the exciting times. Don't ever get caught up so much in what the future holds that you miss out on the presence of each other's company today. And you have a blessed marriage. So, let's all stand and let's raise our glasses to Jason and Lauren memory and wish them the most success in their journey forward together. We love you guys, and God bless your marriage. Hear, hear.